He spat the words at me in the driveway like venom. "Sell that rust bucket, or stop embarrassing us." His voice carried the arrogance he wore like a suit. My brother, the golden child, the success story, the one my parents paraded. I didn't argue. I never do. I slipped into the Honda, turned the key, and drove off in silence. But I knew he was behind me, tailgating, curious. He wanted proof that I was beneath him. It wasn't always this way. When we were kids, I worshipped him, followed him everywhere, defended him even when he didn't deserve it. He was the loud one, the charming one. I was the quiet shadow. But somewhere along the line, his love twisted into rivalry. When I earned my first paycheck, he laughed at how little it was. When I bought my first car, the same Honda he mocked today, he sneered. Every milestone of mine was met with disdain, as though my existence was an insult to his throne. The truth didn't dawn on me all at once. It came in fragments, backhanded comments at family dinners, snide remarks delivered with a smile, and finally, whispers I wasn't meant to hear. Him telling our parents that I'd never amount to anything, that I was a burden. That was the cut that bled the deepest. Not because he said it, but because they believed him. I didn't lash out. I didn't try to defend myself. Instead, I started planning. I worked. While he flaunted his leased cars and maxed out credit cards, I stayed invisible, drove my old Honda, wore the same jacket for years, lived small. Every dollar I earned, I saved. Every risk I took, I calculated. Quietly, brick by brick, I built what he thought I never could. So when he followed me home that night, headlights sharp in my mirror, I let him. I pulled into my driveway, slow, deliberate. I parked the Honda, its engine coughing one last breath, and stepped out. He leaned out of his shiny SUV, smirk plastered across his face. "Figures, this dump suits you." I didn't answer. I walked to the garage, keys steady in my hand. I opened the door, and his smirk vanished. Inside, under dim fluorescent light, sat rows of machines that whispered power. A black Porsche 911, a blood-red Ferrari, a Bentley, a Mercedes, a Tesla, each polished to a mirror shine, each purchased in cash. The garage wasn't a garage, it was a cathedral, my cathedral. Years of sacrifice, of discipline, of silence, manifested in steel and chrome. He froze. His jaw slackened. The laugh died in his throat. I stepped past him, ran my hand along the Porsche's curve, and finally broke the silence. "You see rust. I see camouflage." He stuttered something, questions, excuses, disbelief, but I kept speaking, calm, measured. "All those years you mocked me, I let you. You needed to believe I was beneath you. It kept you blind. While you were busy pretending, I was busy becoming." His hands trembled against the doorframe. He wanted to be angry, but awe strangled his words. It wasn't just the cars. He didn't know about the properties, the stocks, the businesses under my name. Because while he borrowed, I invested. While he showed off, I disappeared. And now, in one flick of a light switch, his entire illusion cracked. I let him wander between the cars, his footsteps hollow against the concrete. "Why hide this?" he finally asked, voice small. I looked at him, really looked at him. My older brother, the man who once held my hand crossing the street, now reduced to envy. Because I didn't need you to see me win. I needed you to see yourself lose. The confrontation ended without shouting, without fists. It ended with silence. The kind of silence that follows a gunshot. He left that night, no insults, no arrogance, just the weight of a truth too heavy to carry. Since then, he hasn't mocked me. He avoids me at family dinners. He can't meet my eyes. And I don't rub it in. I don't need to. The memory of that garage does the work for me. Final reflection. Sometimes revenge isn't about destroying someone. It's about letting them stand in the shadow of everything they swore you'd never be. My Honda still sits in the driveway, rusted, wheezing, unwanted. And every time I drive it, I smile, because I know exactly what waits behind that garage door, and so does he.